next guest is a comedian and actress who recently graduated to official Australian royalty.
I mean, sure, the world's got plenty of queens. There's Queen Lizzie, Queen Bee, and even this queen.
I am the Queen of Drag!
And now our very own Celeste Barber has been crowned.
Obviously.
She was already the reigning monarch of Instagram with nearly 7 million loyal subjects.
You can see it, you can see it.
But she's been freshly coronated as the Queen of our hearts after the recent bushfires, raising over $50 million and becoming the leader Australia needed while our country burned.
You have all donated. It's incredible. It's so much money.
Now she's taken on fashion, darling.
I'm sorry, did someone order a supermodel?
About to stomp the runway at the Melbourne Fashion Festival. And don't worry, she's a natural.
Absolutely flawless.
You just got to watch her sticky fingers backstage.
Celeste.
Yep, coming. Absolutely. Yep. Someone's trying to steal stuff. You should probably tell security. Celeste Barber. Hi, guys.
Did you steal that?
Yeah, no, security came up to me. They were like, those shoes are $6,000, put them back, weird lady. Yeah.
Runway debut. Is this all of your dreams coming true at once?
Yeah, it's pretty full on. It's for Vamp, which is exciting. Vamp. But I saw the actual runway today. She's long. She's really long. And I was wondering if I could have a sit in between it. Not allowed to. So, yeah.
You're not new to this. You've worked with Tom Ford. You've been on the front cover of Vogue. Surely you're old hat at this by now.
Well, you'd think, but no. It's very long. No, when I did Tom Ford, that's it, end of tweet. I just did Tom Ford. No, but it was just kind of a... You know, he calls me back all the time, thank you very much. It was just, like, it wasn't as long. This one is, it's very long.
I'm starting to feel like it might be long.
It is. And I thought, because it's all, you know, Melbourne Fashion Festival, so it's all about, like, consumers. It's not all fancy models, no one can touch this. That's clearly why I'm doing it. So I requested that maybe I don't wear shoes. Didn't go well.
Oh, really?
They're like, no, you're going to have to wear shoes, mate. So,
normal people don't wear shoes.
Not even the stolen ones that are $6,000?
Yeah, no, I don't want to wear those shoes. Your feet are like that in them.
You've been you've been setting up, taking the piss out of models for a few years now to great effect. Are you worried now that you're entering their turf that there might be some sabotage going on?
No.
Payback time? No?
No, don't really care. No, they're excellent. If there's one thing I've noticed, the people in that fancy world are awesome. They get the joke. And it's that thing, you know, it's not... Don't take down the player, take down the game. And they're fun. They get it. They're like Tom Ford, is the king of it all, and he thinks it's funny, and it's all fine.
When you see your videos, there's always the comments and people liking, and it's always
really, really positive. Yeah. And at the end of the day, no one looks worse in those posts than me. I don't look
you
great.
Look fabulous.
Stop it, Carrie. I mean, you're right. I'm Exhibit A. Oh, my gosh. My children are watching
we're
this.
laughing at the emoji,
Yeah. Oh,
Well,
wow.
you've obviously got a hot husband at your side, but I thought now that you're a certified module...
Thank you.
Have the tables turned?
Ooh.
Is he now... Because you're now hot wife, is he now dumpy husband?
Sure. I am not hot wife. I'm actually furious. I've been at this for a good 5-6 years now, and I really need that hashtag to take off. Hot wife, it hasn't. It's still hot husband.
Here, babe.
Thanks, mate. But no, he's just still, you know, infuriatingly hot. Like, we walk down the street. I'm a very nondescript looking person. People are like, nah. But they see him and they're like, where is she? I'm like, damn you ratted me out. He's very attractive. It's annoying.
One of the things you're actually doing is you're giving a speech at the Australian Fashion Summit. What are you going to be talking about?
I'm just as shocked as you. No, I'm going to be talking about influence and what influence is and how important it is and how it can be a lot of crap as well. And how just because people are called influencers doesn't mean we have to take what they say is gospel. Because I worry now that in the whole influencer world, it's just becoming another version of the kind of toxic magazine world that it used to be. I worry that it's kind of the same, like people being... things being pushed onto us. And so I want to kind of talk a bit about that and how social media just has the power that you give it.
Well, it's certainly, speaking of influence and the power of social media, what you achieved during the height of the bushfire crisis is simply incredible. $50 million that you raised. I think. But Pete and I actually ran into you at a bushfire fundraiser.
How fun was that?
During the height of it. Amazing, by the way.
It was so fun.
But at that point, you were incredibly overwhelmed. It was more than you ever... The whole thing was more than you ever anticipated. How has it been since then?
Oh, it's been crazy, but it's incredible. So I just put an amount of $30,000 up because I was like, oh, I don't know. Because my in-laws, you know, my husband's family were right in the thick of it in Eden and they were panicking. And I just went, oh, $30,000. And yeah, the power of social media. And I've got a lot of international followers as well, so I just tried to make it easy. Actually, Em Rusiano, I messaged her. I was like, "You've set up something. How do I do that?" Because it seemed easy, and she was like, "You just do that and that," and it happened. And then it just grew and grew, and as we all know, it just went absolutely gangbusters.
Are we any closer for you to a breakthrough to where you want the money to go?
Well, it's with the New South Wales RFS Trust at the moment, and they are in all their... Like, they are tits deep in trying to figure out... Because it's... No?
That could be the name of your next show, by the way.
Okay.
The next it's yours. You got it.
They're working on it.
They're working on it, and they... You know, it's obviously... It's unprecedented. $52 million is a lot of money, so they're just... trying to get it out. But my thing is, worst case scenario, that money stays with the New South Wales RFS. They get equipment, they get training. I get actually quite emotional when I think about it. There are people, men and women out there fighting 80-foot flames in Converse shoes with a scarf over their mouth. Hopefully now this money, they'll be in Gucci heels and a Fendi mug. I don't know. That's how it works, right?
Head to the website for all the info on where you can catch Celeste at the Melbourne Fashion Festival. And would you please thank Celeste Barber?